Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Today we are finally taking a look at the Slowking list. This has been something that's been on my radar for a while now. I just have not had a chance to actually sit down and focus on it. So very excited to be able to do that with you guys here today. I am taking a look at the 30-second list from the Brisbane Regionals that took place over the past weekend. Congratulations to Charlie Queen for this kind of interesting take on Slowking. Not something that I've seen. Really, typically you see the 70 health slowpokes, but today we've got 3 of the Stellar Crown slowpokes with Dangle Tail. 80 HP is actually becoming more and more relevant. Dangle Tail, put a Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. And then we also have 1 of the Paldea Evolved Slowpoke with tail fishing. This one's kind of interesting. Flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. If tails, discard a card from your hand. So, bit of a gamble, but honestly not too bad, especially when you got nothing else to do. I know a lot of Slowkings I've seen got the Badoo to try to get them out of the early game, but tail fishing, could get you out of a bind. You never know. And then other than that, you've got your usual list of attackers with Slowking. We got 2 Curums, because as you'll see in this video, Trifrost is absolutely busted. If you can get that off on your second turn, it's just insane. Like, it's crazy how powerful that is. And then got the Conkeldurr, so you can Gusty Swing for 250. The Annihilate knocks out both you and your Slowking, which when you're trading a 1 prizer for a 2, even maybe a 3 prizer, going into a Mega, that is pretty crazy strong. Just make sure they don't have a Mist Energy on their Pokemon or you're going to be sad. And then the Gigas, been around for a minute, doing the Jewel Breaker for 330 damage. Absolutely annihilating Terra Pokemon like Dragapult and Charizard. Still feeling great. This version of the build uses the Precious Trolley as its A spec, which honestly feels really good because it means that we can cut all those Buddy Poppins, get them right out of here. And then it also means that we can play these 80 HP Slowpokes, which have more protection against Dragapult because they can't be Howlucha Phantom Dived, and more protection against Fan Rotoms, against the sun, as long as they're not playing Vitality Band. The 80 HP is just kind of becoming more and more relevant these days. Just feels really good to have. And then the Trolley lets you go for Trolley into Evo, and then you can get into a Slowking and a Zaytu so that you can start using Clairvoyant Sense to draw more cards and power up your Slowking, jet him into the active, and then get down in Academy, pick your attacker, and then bada bing, bada bam. You're usually doing pretty good by that point in the game. For most matchups, you're going to want to go second because you are an Arven Trolley Evo build. That's going to be your game plan. You could take first away from like a Raging Bolt, Eevee Box, Saraledge, that sort of thing. Going first doesn't feel too bad if you know what you're up against. But if you blind first and then you hit a Dragapult, you're going to have a real bad time. So I would blind second, use first as needed. For the supporter line, the 4 Arvens feels amazing, especially for the early game. Lets you get what you've gotten. Now 4 Lily's Determination to kind of continuously refresh your hands throughout the game. The 2 Lana's Aid instead of the traditional Max Rod. Honestly, it feels good. Like, I don't really feel with the 4 Night Stretcher and the 2 Lana's Aid, I don't miss the Max Rod at all. I think that's plenty of ways to get Pokemon back into your hand so that you can continue your attacking onslaught with Slowking. It just feels pretty good. The Cypher Maniacs acts as both an extra Academy at night, but you can also pair it with Clairvoyant Sense to draw into whatever 2 cards you need for that turn. So that is also great to have in your pocket as well. Counter Gain is good for those games that you fall behind early. Gets rid of that extra colorless requirement from Seek Inspiration, so that if you don't have your Clairvoyant Sense up, you can just attach a Psychic from hand, slap on the Counter Gain, and then you're rocking and rolling. And then Academy at Night is the glue that holds his whole deck together. Without it, this would just be a pile of slop. Academy at Night is a stadium that lets you take a card from your hand and put it on top of your deck. So you are using that to pick out your attacker. Hiram, Conkeldurr, Annihilate, Regigigas, any of those, put them on top of your deck, use Seek Inspiration, draw the top card from your deck, and then use one of their attacks. It has to be a non-rule box Pokemon, so you cannot put down Clefairy and then hope to Full Moon Rondo. The Clefairy is in the deck to give you a bit of an edge into the Dragapult matchup because your Slowking is also Psychic. So it doesn't matter what your attacker's stat or type is, it's the Slowking's type that it's looking at. So that weakness will hit into Dragapult so that you can potentially like cure him the Dragapult for 220 and then take out their Dracloaks. And then maybe cure him again the next turn to kind of clean up. I don't know exactly. I'm going to be real honest with you. I don't know exactly what the specific use case for the Clefairy is. Because that, I mean, the cure him for 220 is the only thing that really makes sense. Because the Regigigi one-shots the Dragapult. The Annihilate one-shots the Dragapult. The Clefairy can make it so that the Conkeldurr can one-shot the Dragapult. But if you've already got the other ones going on, doesn't really seem all that great. So, I don't know. If you know more than I do in the comments, please explain it to me. But Clefairy, so that Kyurem can hit 220, is really the only line that I'm seeing here. I may be missing something though. So please, if you are Charlie Queen or if you know Charlie Queen, let me know what the thought process is there. But that's it. That's the deck. That's enough yapping. Let's hop into some games. My name is Jared. I'll be your gameplay nurse today. Like we are up first against Obsession. I don't think that I want to squawk this hand. Lily. I'm just gonna be greedy and get rid of ciphers. I think we'll be able to survive without cipher. Station. Probably gonna be able to knock my Slowking here, so maybe we do need another Slowpoke. As far as what Pokemon we have, we got our Kyurems, our Annihilapes, Honks, got a Trolley, got all 4 stadiums, so we're good ditching the okay. Yeah, I still don't want to squawk. Just don't want it on my bench, really. Would have liked to get a Natu on board, but there's like no shot that my active Pokemon is living through the ground. So we're just gonna go ahead and get a backup guy ready to go. Maybe though. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay. That's a lot of damage. I forgot about the slow Snorlax damage as well. Crazy. Okay. It's Arven. We know that Crawley's here. Hopefully our Fez is there too. Ah. Okay. Crawley up. Get Fez. And need to... Slowpoke. We want the Tatsu? Yeah, might as well grab the Tatsu too. That looks good. And we'll just... Oh yeah, we can flip the script first. Very cool. Okay, now we can save that a little bit. Evo, this guy's going to jail, unfortunately. And Ultra Ball 4. Evo up. One problem is that the Xatu has to attach to benched. A lot of energy acceleration abilities are like that though, so just kind of keep it in line. Bit of a pain, but you work with what you got. That's why this deck has 4 jet, so that you can Xatu to the bench and then hopefully jet it up. Bro, come on, I just got that guy. The cram with the deluxe bomb. Watch out, bro. He's coming for you. Cram with deluxe bomb is real. It can hurt you. Okay. Lily's here is not bad. We'll just grab... No, this is... We can accelerate one. Then... I think there's enough in here. Well, actually... Anna's egg goes kind of good here. Let's flip first. I really need a stadium though. Thank you. We'll take that. Honest 8 is great. These boys back into play. Slowking here. Poke here. We'll just attract real quick. Bondo. Beautiful. Okay, do I want to Ultra Ball? Conkeldurr does 250. The only other thing I could really see wanting would be Kyurem to get this cram just kind of out of here, but fine. We'll just conk. Gotta be at night. Hit the Durr down. Just seek. Seek and ye shall Durr. Maybe they won't even be able to get into like a hops band or an energy here. This is a deluxe bomb read. Let's check the wording on that. The Pokemon's card is attached in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent. Put 12 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. That's a lot of damage. Okay, they did get the choice band. So we're losing this Slowking. And... oh wait, choice band, they already have a tool attached. Choice band wasn't the answer there. But they did get the energy too, so good for them. Do I have any gust? Deck doesn't run any gust, does it? Nope, not a lick. Okay, so I do have to go through the Cramorant. Unfortunately. We just go for like a double Kyurem here from this point on. The Giggy. Let's flip first. There's Kyurem, that's nice. We can attract. Get attractive. Got a very nice hand here. Okay. Clairvoyant. I probably should have just Londa's aided again, huh? That would have made more sense, actually. Can I Z2 twice? That's not like a mutually exclusive, like, quick search, is it? Once during your turn, you may attach basic... Not sure, actually. Okay. We just need the one energy, so I guess we'll save the aid for now. Let's just Ultra Ball. Let's thin a little bit. You and fine. Get our next Slowking going. Just in case they pull an Iono out of nowhere. Let's get this here. Gotta be a Night the Kyurem. Seek. Seek, and what do we find? A Kyurem! Wow. Okay. Hopefully they don't have Gust onto Fez here. I didn't really think that one through too very hard, but I think that was always going to be... without running Gust, we were always going to give them the knockout there. This just forces them to have game on this turn instead of next turn. Or 2 more turns. Yeah. Cram, sure. Still works as an attacker. Our Chaladon out of nowhere. Oh my goodness. You never expect it. Also really need another jet energy or something. Yeah, we don't have another balloon. There's the Iono, yeah. Saw that coming, unfortunately. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Ooh, the counter gain's gonna go hard too. Iono's better than boss though. That means that we do still have a chance. We knocked our stadium though, that's frustrating. We're gonna knock our Tatsu. We need to not have the Slowking in the active. So push Fez, because that's about the same as pushing anything else. Atomy's here, that's great actually. Counter gain. Here. I don't want to... No, our Lana's just went to the bottom of the deck, so we're not going to get that off flip. I think it's better to... No. Lilies. What do we need? We need 2 energy out of our 6. 4 of it's in here. And our... We still have the vessel though, I think. I don't think I used it. No, I did use it. Bummer. Okay. It's looking a little more rough. We're just gonna have to Lilies first though. Because the deck wasn't able to be shuffled. Okay, this might actually be everything we need. Hold on. Let's just flip first. Okay. Night Stretcher for Psychic, and then I think we're big chillin'. I think we're big chillin'. Jet. Oh wait, I don't even need the... Well, I just need the... I didn't even need the jet. I just needed 2 energy because of the counter gain. Academy at night. Get Mr. Kyurem put away. And then let's seek, baby. Yeah, I think I'll use Trifrost actually. Thank you. Bada bing, bada bango. 4 prize turn. With the Slowking looking like a guy. Alright. Okay, I'm seeing it. I'm believing. Alrighty, looks like we got an EV box with all the owls. There's quite a few of them there. I'll play my stadium. I think I'm just going to rip the lilies without using the jet here. Oh, that's gross. Okay. That is not really what we're looking for here. Unfortunate, but not entirely unexpected. I use these 1 prize decks. And to all have a common theme. That theme is Brick City, baby. Let's see, are they able to get into the flare? Oh. Got the Flareon, which means I get the Jewel Seeker, which means I get the Latios or the Switch. Okay, good game. Going to the next one. Okay, we had a nothing pass from our opponent. We're gonna hope that the old trolley... Nope. Not here. That's unfortunate. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Okay. This is fine. They're breaking. We're just gonna be a tiny bit slower than we wanted to be. But ultimately, it's gonna be okay. Tail fishing's pretty funny. But let's just go for the guaranteed evolution. Then maybe next turn we can get into that Slowking. And lilies for a stadium and an attacker. Be a happy guy. Must have drawn into that Zoro. Got the lilies. Okay, so they're going good, which means that we're gonna get going good. And everyone's gonna have a time. Huh? That's a impidimp next to a Zorua. Okay. Alright, I'm curious. I'm interested in seeing where this goes. That attached. And let's get a stadium and an attacker, please. Okay, thank you. Did not throw anything away. I don't think I want to hit Ram for 20. Let's just go Academy at night. And I guess we'll do the Curum. You know, it's in the hand already. So might as well just seek a little inspiration here. And kind of like that. Take a couple prize cards. Nothing too crazy. Just a little bit of here, a little bit of there. 3 prize cards. Alright, nothing too wild about any of that. Unfortunately, we did not get a Zaytu set up at all, so we will not be repeating that next turn, but that's okay. We'll just, we'll give them a chance to do a thing, and then you don't want to do that. Don't. Okay. Like, that would have been cool with your other guys, but not quite as much with these guys. Let's just... Arvin. I just really want to get like a Zaytu on the bench here. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Good game. It's always a little unfortunate when you, Boy, this starts terrible. Oh my gosh, this is more than a little unfortunate. Not gonna lie to you. I like the Devo in this deck. Kind of cool to go Curum and then take a little devolution. Probably pretty good against things like Golden Go, Ceruledge. Well, no, that wouldn't work for Ceruledge because it blocks Curum. Golden Go would be good though. Grimmsnarl, Dragapult. Interesting, interesting. I say Dragapult because typically they're... Well, I guess you probably wouldn't really use it against Dragapult. You'd probably be more going along the lines of... I mean, I don't know. Curum onto all of their... Oh, well, at least this is here. Curum onto their Dracloaks does seem pretty good. Okay, I wonder if this is the mill version. I've only seen this wireless. I haven't seen the actual Hydreigon come out yet. That's leading me to think that's probably the case. These goobers don't have any order for next turn, so let's get this guy going. See if he can find any customers. Very nice. I mean, not that nice, but you know. Okay. Oh, we can even do one of these. Get these two guys up. Then I can find out if I'm allowed to do that twice, because I honestly have no idea. We got this Stinko Curum just sitting on the bench. Not doing nothing for nobody. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's clairvoyant. Oh, that's not helpful. How am I supposed to know? Slowking. Let's get some customers. Nothing in my discard, right? Yeah. Pick the lilies. Down the academy. Hopefully we'll get a jet energy here. Oh, I could have ciphered and then clairvoyant for whatever I needed. I didn't even think about that. That would have won me the game. Now we'll just have to pray. Let's see, do I want to attach any of this stuff? Get this here. Get this here. Evo, we might use Ultra Ball. I'm good. Did we get it? I think so, actually. Cipher. Have our other Curum. Get up this guy. This deck's just too good. I can't get full games with this thing. All my games are like 3 minutes long because I just keep winning or losing immediately. Frost. Achow! You're all donezo, bunzos. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't win, I quit. GG's.